You guys ready to go backpack Europe? Because I'm not.
This is going.
Alright, let's take it back for just 1 second. Let me give you some context about this trip. This trip was put together on a shoestring budget about a week before I left. I booked the cheapest flights, buses, and trains, and I hit the road. This is the best way I know I could tell this story. I need to figure out how to use their train system here in Danish and get to Germany, because that's where we're heading off to today.
This is going.
There are people literally walking around in t-shirts and tank tops. I don't understand this. From up here is incredible. You can see the whole entire city. So I might have hung out there for just a tad bit too long, and I'm like really running late for my bus to Germany right now. How's the TheTravelingClatt's at it again? So one bus and an unexpected ferry later, and I was on the way to Germany. Well, I had no idea this was happening. We're on a boat now, and we're crossing over to Germany from Denmark. Holy crap, holy, it feels good to be off a moving vehicle. Anyways, I've just arrived in Hamburg and my hostel is right up there. So we're gonna go check in. I checked into what was one of the nicest hostels I've ever been to. Woke up with a really sore back, did some yoga, did some stretches. Continued on to have one of the worst breakfasts of my life and head off to Amsterdam. Alrighty, so I just checked out of my hostel, and now comes probably the hardest part of this trip. I have to manage figuring out German public transportation for the next 8 hours of my day trying to get to Amsterdam. I need to take 3 trains and 1 bus, and it's all in German. We're leaving Hamburg now on our way to Amsterdam. Alright, that's journey 1 of 5 that I need to make today. The only way I can explain today is like the calm before the storm. It was such a relaxing day driving through the German countryside in preparation for the craziness that is Amsterdam. Just like that, 4 trains and a bus later, and we're in Amsterdam. The smell of weed and marijuana is prevalent in the air, and really, it's just fresh. Alright, I've decided there's too many people on the street, and I'm carrying around too many valuable things for me to be walking around in there. I'm gonna go eat and then go to the place where I'm staying, which is a family friend tonight, and then I'll come back here with less stuff in my back. Some pretty creepy vibes over here. I feel like I'm about to be murdered by a ghost. Look how foggy it is. Anyhow, I'm on my way to my host. This is the last clip I have on my phone before everything went dark. Wow, things got a little bit crazy last night. Alright, so I've made it to the bus stop a little bit late, but I'm here. We're catching a bus to Paris now. We're going to spend New Year's in Paris. I'm going to try to function after last night and try to find my bus. Alright, so after what was like an 8.5 hour bus ride, I've officially made it to Paris. I'm very excited, even though the weather is really crappy and that was a very hard bus ride. I'm gonna go check into a hostel and then I'll update you guys soon. That is my hostel for tonight. Now, let me explain something before you get angry. You know how sometimes you have those like gut feelings that you can't explain, you gotta do something about it? Well, I went in there, it's probably the sketchiest place I've ever been in. Definitely the worst hostel I've ever been in. I paid the deposit, but I just kind of left for now. I don't think I'm gonna stay there. There were lights flashing in the hallway. Bathroom wasn't usable. Toilets weren't usable. The beds were like barely there. It was a pretty sketchy place. So I'm on the mission in this area, I think called Bastille in Paris, to try to find somewhere to stay for tonight without breaking the bank. Haha, looky here. I came out of the closet. Hillary Clinton. I'm voting for Hillary Clinton. In all seriousness, I messed up. I ended up getting this sweet hotel room. It cost me a little bit more than the hostel, and I lost about $10 on the hostel, but I'm the idiot. I made the mistake. I take full fall for it. I didn't know it was going to be as sketchy as it was. Anyhow, it's Friday night. We're in Paris. I want to go get something to eat, and then I want to come back here and sleep because I'm so tired. And tomorrow we shall properly begin our adventure, our 2-day or 3-day adventure in Paris. So the hotel reception recommended this place called L'Encrier, and we'll go check it out. Look at this. When that happens, it's too cold. Then it's still too cold. Alright, monsieurs and madames, I've just checked out of my awesome hotel, and we're now gonna explore Paris and check into my new hostel, go to the Eiffel Tower. It's gonna be fantastic. Let's head on out. Well, damn, ladies and gents, we've made it to the Eiffel Tower. Look at that. I mean, it kind of sucks that you can't see the whole thing, but we're here. That's 2 towers in 1 year, huh? Leaning Tower Pisa and Eiffel Tower. You know what, guys, all jokes aside though, this is actually pretty remarkable. Wow, that's an incredible building. Alright, so I'm leaving the Eiffel Tower right now. It's behind me still, amazingly enough, but you know, my quarrel with those places are, it's the same thing like the Leaning Tower of Pisa and the Empire State Building. It just becomes so touristy and it ruins the place. People are just trying to scam you out of money and trying to sign you up without and putting stuff on you, and it's like, just let us be. Let us enjoy the place. But I understand, it's not that easy. People have to make money. Still, incredible place. I absolutely love it. This will remain one of my favorite countries. I have to go finish checking into my hostel. I want to go grab something to eat. So I'm gonna do that. I didn't mention it, but it was New Year's tonight, which meant we were gonna celebrate New Year's under the Eiffel Tower. I headed back to my hostel and met some awesome Nepali travelers in my room. This is what happened after I met them.
Frost, okay,
Frost, that's how you say it in German?
You have to look into our eyes. And knock, knock, and don't have this door. Resam pili, resam pili. Ure resam ki darama bandang resam pili. Sabunga segara Maya baseko Juda pani jadai najane.
So after a few hours of drunken shenanigans in the hostel, we set off with our new friends to go count down the new year. I cannot explain how beautiful the Eiffel Tower looked this night. The vibe in the crowd was awesome and I enjoyed every single minute of it. Another crazy night. We got 1 full day left here in Paris. Let's go be tourists. This is the only right way to start your morning off in France. And just like that, I set off to see every monument I possibly could in Paris. And I really don't know how to put this in words, but as my last day in Paris was closing, I couldn't stop thinking about how amazing this journey was, and how amazing what I just accomplished was. I was truly living the adventure. So a very rainy morning today in Paris, fitting goodbye. We got one more bus heading off to the town of Dieppe, and then we're out of France to the UK. We're back, guys. We're back in the little seaside town of Dieppe. I'm trying to remember if I know how to get anywhere from here. Oh, I definitely remember being here. This is the first bit of sunlight I've gotten in a few days, so this is kind of nice. For those of you long timers, we definitely remember that. And in front of us lies the ocean, where we will cross to the United Kingdom. So I'm in the UK now. You might ask yourself what's next, and to that I'll answer I have no idea. I know I'll be here for a few weeks, and then I don't know where I'm heading off next, but I'm gonna make sure to keep you guys updated the entire way. I hope you guys liked watching this adventure. It was insane to go on, it was insane to create, it was insane to make, and I'll see you guys when we head off on another adventure very soon. Goodbye, Clatts. I love you long time.